The time, dawn. The date, December 29th, 1963. The town is Chicago, and the winds blow sharp with the edge of winter. But here today, the two best football teams in the world meet in a deadline to glory. Jet engines blow hot air, robbing the frost of its target, the turf. Even the pride of the Middle West, hay, has been used and must now be baled again and hauled back to the farm. But the bite of winter is nothing to these fans, here to see the championship of the National Football League. And for the man in the hat, this is truly a sentimental journey. The name is Halas, George S. Halas. He's coach of the Chicago Bears, champs of the West. Football he loves, and he plays to win, with ruggedness like this. But to this man, the projection of the game is more than muscle and beef. He's Allie Sherman, coach of the New York Giants, boss of the NFL's Eastern Conference champions. He knows about the force and the object, the irresistible, the immovable, or in football, the attack and the defense. And for Y.A. Tittle, the league's premier passer, that's what determines who wins, who loses. For New York, irresistible force is in the arm, the hand of Tittle. Plus, of course, the reception committee. Del Schaffner, considered one of the finest split ends in the league, and flanker Frank Gifford. But against this, the Bears have a covey of burglars from the Midway, interception-hungry defenders like Benny McRae, and Dave Witzel, formerly of Indiana, with Richie Pettibone from Tulane, and Larry Morris, linebacker extraordinary. Oh yes, here's Ed Obradovich, a big reason the Bears met their big days of decision. As Vince Lombardi, coach of the Green Bay Packers, discovered when the Bears muffled his offense and romped all over his men to win a climactic game in the Western Conference. With the offense running like this, Chicago put out the fire in Green Bay and earned the right to meet the winner of the Steelers-Giants game, where New York won its conference title with one man's hand, Gifford's. Here's the spectacular evidence. Pittsburgh never could come back after Gifford's grab. Officially, it's 11 degrees. Unofficially, we'll call your own shots. And let the tapping toes tell the tale. The Giants in white and the Bears in deep blue meet at midfield. The Bears win the choice. They'll receive, and the Giants trot out the big toe of Don Chandler. At the goal line, Billy Martin grabs, fumbles, recovers, and scoots on back to the 10-yard line. For quarterback Bill Wade from Vanderbilt, it's the circle route and a first down for the Bears. The gain gives Wade running ideas. He fakes one handoff, then gives the ball to Willie Gallimore. But Willie gets spun right into the arms of Sam Huff and Andy Robustelli. That netted only a yard, so Wade calls his own number, up the lane behind blocker Mike Pyle of Yale. Jim Patton and Dick Pesanen close the gap so suddenly, the ball squirts free. And there's the Giants' Erich Barnes with a fumble. but Mike Ditka's diving tackle ends his run. Now the crowd knows who'll take the center stage. Y.A. Tittle. With the Giants of the Bears 41, he fakes the handoff, fakes the pass, and then throws to Joe Morrison of Cincinnati for 11 yards. "200-pound Morrison gets another call, up the middle for 6 yards. Linebacker Joe Fortunato from Mississippi State slows him up, and little Roosevelt Taylor shoulders him down. But now the Bears know they've got unwelcome company deep in their own territory. Another call, another Morrison run. Tittle's going for the middle. He catches the Bears looking in, and then Y finds Frank Gifford going out with a touchdown pass. For Giants rooters, that's perfection. And so is the kick that Chandler rides home to make the score Giants 7, Bears 0. After a mere 7 minutes of play, here's Chandler back at the tee for the kick that Ronnie Bull takes at the 4 and gets 14 yards before Dick Lynch sends him sprawling. Now it's catch-up football for Wade, who goes right to fullback Joe Marconi. Patton slips off a block to bring him down. But kick the Bears must. A 40-yarder by Bobby Joe Green from Florida. Eddie Dove goes down on one knee, and Mike Pyle, number 50, does a forward-backward-forward routine to make the tackle. It's Tittle time to discover the best defense in the league. Y shoots back, but from the right, linebacker Larry Morris comes in on a streamliner, and down goes Y.A. For Halas, who won his first pro championship 42 years ago, this is football. The big loss on Morris's tackle brings in Chandler for a boomer, a 52-yard punt that Johnny Morris takes, but goes only 3 yards. Bears ball. Wade signal. Gallimore's sweep. Then Huff and Barnes. A fumble. And Jessamine swoops in to take it for the Giants. Y.A. comes back knocking. He finds his man, Schaffner. Dell catches 10 a year like this, but here's the one that got away. That's a break for the Bears. And for the Giants, deep trouble. Tittle fakes to the right, then flips to the left. Only there's Larry Morris with the whole world spread in front of him. As Morris joked, the first 30 yards I wondered if they'd catch me. The last 30 I was afraid they wouldn't. And finally Greg Larson and number 62 Darrell Dess do the honors. The Bears turn to Bull from Baylor. Sam Huff wrestles him down. The Giants' number 76, John Lovetier, gets a shove in the wrong direction as the Bears wade on for the TD. And after Wade, Bob Jencks, a rookie from Miami of Ohio, ties the score. Now the Bears have their muscles on the move. And when rookie Charlie Killett fumbles, the Bears' Billy Martin takes a fondness for the ball. Only it gets a traveling notion down toward the goal, where the Bears' Charlie Bivens survives the stampede to find it. It's great until the Bears are called offside and must do it all over again. As the second period starts, Dove and the ball stay together for 24 good yards. Workhorse Morrison is back in, this time for a 3-yard gain. And then it's T for 2, Tittle and Thomas. Tittle gets blasted, but Aaron Thomas goes. Other gains put the Giants on the Bear 3. Morrison starts for the goal, but from the left, huge Doug Atkins powers his way to the right to slice him down. And here's more pursuit as galloping Obradovich charges from right to left. Morrison is blissfully unaware of the chase until Obradovich makes himself known with a chilling 3-yard loss. And chilled the Giants are. Having tried 2 power plays, Tittle sets up the Bears. He hopes for this. But Phil King and the ball get a quick divorce. The Giants go ahead with 3 points. Chandler makes them with a field goal. Never mind, says Halas. The goal line stand shows who's boss. We're back to the Bull and the Bears. Ronnie Bull, who clutches Chandler's kickoff, drops it, finds it, and after 10 yards gets dropped himself by Barnes. The Bears finally give up the ball to the Giants, and Tittle sends Phil King through a king-sized hole, but Rosie Taylor smacks him down. Having found the door, Tittle lets King go back for another visit and another gain. For the Giants, here's disaster on the run. Tittle starts back, stumbles, straightens up, and linebacker Morris cuts him down. Tittle needs help from Hugh McElhenney. For the Giants, this is a moment of dread. What the mainspring is to a watch, so is Tittle to New York. What a place for a rookie. Glenn Griffin, number 15, replaces Tittle and gets a rough baptism and an incomplete pass. Which brings on Chandler, but not Lady Luck. His field goal attempt from the 37 is a wobbler. And the Giants still have only a 3-point lead. Wade's arm lines a needle-threading pass to a perfect button-hook pattern, with Angie Koya midway between Al Gursky and Dick Lynch. Wade warms up the airwaves with another, this time to Mike Ditka from Pittsburgh. But that was line's end, and the action slows to pinpoint the kick of the game. Green's 48-yarder that goes popping out of bounds. Just where? Well, seat of the pass is what they call a marker that can't be missed on the 2-yard line. That's a kick to remember as the half ends, with New York still leading. But the big question is, what about Tittle? Roger LeClaire from Trinity College kicks off. Waiting is reliable 39 McElhenney from Washington. He barrels up the corridor with the shifting grace of the born runner. It's 46 yards of beauty and maybe a touchdown if Taylor doesn't stop him. Tittle's back. Massive Atkins welcomes him, and such a welcome. But Morrison takes the pass and sails up the sideline. He outruns Fortunato temporarily. Benny McRae joins in. The ball tumbles loose, and the Bears' Bill George climbs aboard. Obradovich just can't believe it's still the Giants' ball. An opinion that Halas can share with ease. For Tittle, it's one more chance to pick the Bears apart with a pass ticketed for Schaffner. Only Dave Witzel is the middleman with a vital interception. Wade finds Marconi of West Virginia ready and willing with a dazzling cut-and-go run for 19 yards.
Come on, 28.
Wade spots Marconi again, this time for 34 yards, and down to the Giant 21. But 3 more passes fell earthbound for no gain, and LeClair's field goal, while it was long enough, was off the course. After swapping punts, the Giants come back on their 35. Tittle doesn't fool the Bears. There's Obranovich to bring it in. Wade's mission, take the Bears in for a score. Wade's technique, send Bull to the right. Result, Barnes turns up with a classic tackle. But Wade's looking, thinking, and counting. A few steps back, a perfect pass to Ditka. And only Pessinen's never give up tackle saves the touchdown. On the 1-yard line, it's Wade again. Center Mike Pyle drives up, and Wade's in for the touchdown that sends the Bears ahead. And an extra point. With the Bears in front, 14-10, LeClair's kick goes to Dove. There's touchdown in his thinking, but Benny McRae and Larry Glick banish that thought. Morrison starts the Giants rolling with a bull-like sprint that goes 20 yards and then runs into a tailor-made tackle. There's your cold for you as Tittle tries again for Thomas. And Richie Pettibone comes flashing up, larceny in mind, but butter on the fingers. Number 33, Larry Morris, shakes a finger at the Giants. Tittle ignores him and lets fly. The bomb intended for sprawling Gifford floats on to nowhere. Tittle's looking, and when he sees Schaffner, he throws. Incomplete. Chandler gets the call again. Assignment, a high kick that'll let the Giants hit the receiver before he goes anywhere. Success? Ask Johnny Morris, who got just 2 yards. But as the fourth quarter opens, the Bears couldn't mount their attack, and the Giants are routing Morrison around left end. That's John Johnson, number 76, who pursues him and smacks the whole party to earth. On the next play, Johnson gets another hand on Morrison, who joggles on for 3 yards only to lose the ball. A fumble that Richie Pettibone is only too happy to take care of. Now the Bears aim for ball possession. Bull steers for 7 yards, and Huff puts him down. Wade, using a little in-and-out football himself, gets away from the line with an 8-yard pass to flanker Johnny Morris. Bull, who's bread and butter for the Bears, slices himself another gain on the ground. But nobody does that forever against the Giants. Gursky and Robustelli see to that. LeClair sets it up again from the 34. But that's the signal the Giants love. No good. That big number 76 Johnson just loves to bring down Morrison, and here he does it with all 6'5" and 260 pounds. Tittle's got a barrel of time. Time for Schaffner to outrun both Witzel and Roosevelt Taylor. But the ball outruns everybody. Y.A. takes the snap ball for a second. It pumps up, and Y.A. makes a one-handed recovery. Net gain, 2 yards. This time, Tittle's got the laces where they belong, in his palm. And the ball steams into Alec Webster's waiting hands. Tackle Stan Jones races back to bring him down. But now the Bears are wise to Webster. His draw play is smothered. A little something patented by the defense-minded Bears. So, Tittle's got to go back upstairs. Gifford gives his 16-yard pass a home. And it's 1st and 10 on the Bears' 36. Tittle has the field to explore. He's all alone, and so is Aaron Thomas. Linebacker Morris, the player of the game, comes ricocheting in. He hits Tittle. The pass flutters like a wounded duck. Gifford slips. Benny McRae lights up the Rockets to take an interception, number 4. For the Bears now, this strategy. Keep the ball on the ground, but most important, keep it. Ronnie Bull slides by Jim Catcabbage, outruns Jerry Hillebrand, and makes his way for 12 big yards. Who stops him? Huff and Company. Bull goes back with that churning leg stride that eats up distance and time. Jim Patton jabs through to stop him with help. 120 seconds left. Time yet for another score. There's only one thing for the Bears to do here. It's 3rd down. They need the yardage. And Bull gives the push. Did he get it? The Giants' Dick Lynch gives the word. A whole yard of words without speaking one of them. From the Bears' 43, punter Bobby Joe Green has one chore left: to kick that football as high, as hard as he can. McElhenney watches. He won't go near that ball. This is no time to lose it. The ball's in the Giants' 16. 84 seconds are left. The race is tightening. And Tittle lets Thomas catch the first one on the way to the goal. Shot number 2 out of the Tittle bag. A throw that picks up 8 more yards. But the timeouts are all gone for the Giants. Now only gamesmanship stops the clock. Time, 63 seconds. Can the Giants do it? Yes, says the Tittle-McElhenney team, with another 12-yard gain to the Giants' 46. No huddle, just line up fast. And then throw the ball near a receiver, but out of bounds. It stops the clock. Time, 39 seconds. Play, Tittle to Gifford. Question, was the ball caught in or out? Ruling, out. Time, 32 seconds. Play, Tittle to Gifford. Result, 15-yard gain to the Bears' 39. But the clock is still running. Time, 17 seconds. Tittle passes out of bounds. The clock stops. Time, 10 seconds. It's shoot the works, go for broke. The last pass. Target, Schaffner. But it's Richie Pettibone coasting back, interception number 5. The best defense in the league has done it again and made the Bears the world champions by a score of 14-10. Oh, yes, the formality. the last 2 seconds. And so the end of 1963's sentimental journey for George Halas. It was his first league title since 1946. And there were those who said the man who fathered professional football in Chicago had been overtaken by his youngers. For Halas, this was the year of esteem. The year when a 68-year-old man brought in a great team. A team that was for sure on a deadline to glory.